Let's talk about platelets. Platelets form from a parent cell called a megakaryocyte, which gets its name. Mega means big and karyo means the DNA, so it has a huge nucleus and it's a really big cell. And what happens is that bits of the membrane in the cytosol sort of pinch off in the same way that vesicles form. We say that the cell sheds platelets because bits and pieces of the cell are released into the plasma, where they can function in a number of ways. Now, platelets have 5 major functions. The first is to promote hemostasis. Hemostasis means to stop bleeding. And platelets are involved in that because they secrete vasoconstrictors and also because they activate clotting enzymes. And we'll see both of these at work when we look at hemostasis. Platelets also promote inflammation. Inflammation is the way to call for help from the immune system. And platelets do this by secreting something called chemoattractants. Chemo means that it's secreting a chemical substance, and attractant means that it is attracting other white blood cells to the wounded area in order to fight off any pathogens that may have entered during the vessel wound. Platelets also are capable of phagocytosis of bacteria. So even though they are very tiny fragments of cells and much, much smaller than red blood cells and white blood cells, they are still capable of eating bacteria to remove them from wherever the wound is. Platelets also promote vessel repair, and they do this by secreting growth factors. This makes a lot of sense because the platelets are right there at the wound, stopping the bleeding, so it makes sense for them also to secrete factors to get the wound to heal itself, to repair itself. And finally, when that wound is repaired, or as it's being repaired rather, platelets also are responsible for dissolution or for dissolving clots. And for this, they have several clot dissolving enzymes.